Hi, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and I think it's high time we introduce our chapter, and what better way to do that than in conjunction with our upcoming Native Plant Summit. I am so excited for our Native Plant Summit, which will be happening at the end of February 2026. Exact days kind of up in the air to be determined. I will keep you abreast of the information. There's going to be so much knowledge shared, and I can't wait for you to dive into the learning and building of connections within our local native plant community. If you haven't already registered for the summit, the link to register and get all the details will be in the description below. But first, thank you so much. Being here, willing to learn, means you care about native plants, about biodiversity, and maybe just about making the places we all live in a little healthier and a little bit more resilient. Hi guys, I'm Bobby, chapter president of the Wild Ones Erie Drift Plains chapter, and I wanted to personally welcome you to the Erie Drift Plains Virtual Native Plant Summit. Hopefully the first annual, but let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. Our Erie Drift Plains Wild Ones chapter serves communities across northwestern Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, all connected by the Erie Drift Plains ecoregion, circled on the right. This region hosts our soils, our watersheds, and our plant communities, and ultimately the wildlife that depends on all of them. Our ecoregion has a humid continental climate and decent winters, with much of our region being subject to lake effect snow from Lake Erie. Along with snow, Lake Erie also contributes to our cold temperatures throughout winter, but our growing season is purportedly longer due to the lake's influence. The terrain in our ecoregion consists of a dissected plateau with low hills, scattered terminal moraines forming crescent-shaped hills from glaciation and abundant wetlands. Originally, this area was mostly forested, with the dominant type being beech maple forests, and swampy lowland areas were covered in elm ash forests, and there were some open wetlands. Erie Drift Plains is home to many beautiful watersheds and has a great diversity of aquatic habitats and fishes, and it's known as the historic home of the Miami, Erie, and Iroquois tribal groups. Our area is well suited to agriculture due to the combination of relatively fertile soils and that long growing season, as well as protection from drought. The area we live in looks very different from the wetland, forested area of the past, as it has been mostly cleared for agriculture, with dairy farming being dominant in our region. Few natural forests remain, and there has been some draining of wetlands, although numerous natural wetlands still exist. Agriculture accounts for about 50% of the total acreage in our region, with forested land, mostly occupying farm woodlots, being about 30% of the area. The remaining land is in residential and urban use. So why am I telling you all of this? Because our Wild Ones chapter recently transitioned from being the Youngstown area chapter to the Erie Drift Plains chapter. We wanted our name to reflect the larger community that we serve and what actually connects us, which is the place we all live in, not just a city of Youngstown. Our chapter serves communities in various counties of Pennsylvania, and this includes Crawford, Erie, Venango, Mercer, Lawrence, Forest, Warren, and Clarion, and several counties across the border in Ohio, including Trumbull, Mahoning, and Ashtabula. Essentially, we serve all communities that are about an hour of our centralized hub in Meadville, Pennsylvania. This summit was born from a very simple question. What if we created a space where people could learn, share, and connect around native plants without needing to be an expert, as I know I'm certainly not one? Our chapter is a very small chapter, but it spans a large service area, and we wanted to connect with each other and our communities while fostering our native plant curiosity and our ever-loving need to know more. And it's kind of the middle of a cold, snow-filled, and restful winter, so why not take this time to learn more? You don't need acres of land, you don't need formal training, and you don't need to have everything figured out. You really just need a curiosity and a willingness to learn, and if you have that, you're in the right place. The summit is free and has been put together with each of our speakers donating their time and expertise to making this event super magical. Over the course of the summit, you'll hear from people working at different scales, from home gardens and seed saving to education, restoration, and even policy. It's a completely virtual but connected learning experience. You'll get practical, regionally relevant knowledge, honest conversations about what's working and what's still really hard, and hopefully a sense, among all of this, that you're not doing it alone. A couple details about how all of this is going to work. First, you're going to register for the summit at the link below by entering your name and your email address. You'll receive a confirmation email giving you a couple extra details about the summit. We'll email you leading up to the summit. Don't worry, we're not going to let you forget about it, even though it's several weeks away. On the days of the virtual summit, you'll receive one email in the morning with the link to all of the presentations for that day, and you'll be able to watch and listen to those presentations as your time and schedule allows. All presentations are being pre-recorded, and I'm not saying there won't be any technology hiccups, but hopefully the pre-recorded nature means there will be less technology hiccups during the event. Wild Ones is about more than plants. It's about people. People learning together, people supporting one another, and people doing what they can where they are. If this summit ends up sparking something in you, whether that's planting your first native species, volunteering, attending events, or even helping lead future projects, we'd love to walk alongside you. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for showing up with curiosity and care. We're really glad you're here, and we can't wait to grow something meaningful together. I hope you guys enjoy the summit. Thank you.